Greetings. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's session. We started creation of the Streamlit app. Before continue today with it, let's review one more time what we already achieved. We have get data code, we have project structure, and the very beginning of the Streamlit application itself. Before Streamlit app continuation, I would want to show you how this is going to work. So first step for us here will be to, in the process, will be to get running the code and acquire the data. Let me show you how it's gonna look like. So what we are going to do, we're going, as it is the simple Python code. So we're going to run the get data. I won't let it go for up to the end because it's taking way too long time, but just to give you a sense on how this will happen. Now we can see that here are shown the stocks for which the data is gathered. You can see it's processing. For some of them it's not, for some of them it is. So later on those files should appear in here. Now let's stop this code from running. We can see that it is this folder already contains some files, and now we can see that for those files, let's open the AAL for example. This is American Airlines stock, and here you can see how the price was changing for it. Let's clean this up, not to have any additional mess going on. And also I placed yesterday the link to the repository in the description of the video, so you can get there and download the structure itself. Though it is still empty, you can add file content to it as we do here. Now let's continue with the main Streamlit application. Let's define our main application part in Streamlit sidebar title stock forecast and Streamlit sidebar markdown. This will be the header or the descriptive text, better say, for our sidebar, which will help guide the user. Here select stock and date range. Next we are going to do introduction of the stock symbol equals to Streamlit sidebar select box, select ticker, SP500 stocks symbol. So this line here will receive from the sidebar select box the stock which is selected, and it will be shown in a drop-down value. Let's provide a start date and end date for our stock data gathering process. Date sidebar date input select start date, and it will be date time now minus time delta. Days equal 365. The end date will be Streamlit sidebar, date input, select date, date time, no. Selected model. Now we're announcing the choice of our models from which user can pick one. Sidebar, radio button, because only one model can be selected at a time. Select model, and the other will be the list neural network, random forest, linear regression. After the selection, we're going to load stock data based on the user selection. If stock symbol, if it is selected, try stock data equals to finance download stock symbol start equals start date and equals end date. st subheader stock data or stock symbol st right stock data and 50. We're going to display first 50 rows and let right dots. This will be for kind of showing the breakdown between the stock data. Let's continue, then we will back to see what caused the errors in here. It was incorrect input. Bad. Sorry for that. Now we are going to calculate the moving averages for the stocks. So here goes stock data MA 100 equals to calculate moving averages, stock data, the closure price for 100 days. Similarly, we're going to calculate also the same parameter for 200 days. paste. Let's change this to 100 and according with this one too. So now let's plot the data. So show how the data of moving averages is received and how it's going to be displayed. Streamlit header, we're providing subheader for the plot. Price versus MA 100. Figure 1 will be figure. Let's add a trace. Figure 1 and trace. Scatter. X will be stock data index. Y will be stock data close price. And mode equal lines. And last name equals close price. We are adding here a line plot to the chart for the closing price, and let's add the same for the MA 100. Here goes also 800. And now with Streamlit and Plotly, include this figure into Streamlit plot chart. Let's go once more. We added here a figure, a Plotly figure for interactive visualization. We added two lines here. One represents the close price with the excess stock date index. So each day will be one on the X axis, and on the Y axis, so vertical axis, it will be closure price. Same we did for the second line, only this time it will be MA 100. Next, we are going to add another figure for the price versus MA 100 and MA 200. So here we are going to have three lines. Let's copy all this section. Copy and paste. Here we're gonna name it figure 2. Let's rename this to and MA 200. Figure 2, figure 2. And we're adding one more line here. And this will be MA 200 and MA 200. Again, we created another figure to compare the price versus 100 day and 200 day. We don't want to overlap them because we are going to do some investigation to see how the price correlates separately with MA 100 and together with MA 100 and 200. Now let's do or add candlestick. What is the candlestick? Let's Google it for the more visualization. Candlestick charts. Images. Yes, we are going to add the candlestick chart. Basically, candlestick chart is the price chart for the stock. It has high for the day, it has close, it has open, and it has low. So this is what represents stock trading during one day. And this figure helps understand what is the range of volatility for the stock for the given day. We are going to add this chart in our code too. Let's create it. Candlestick equals go candlestick. Should be capitalized with X stock data index open equal to stock data open, and similarly we are going to do for the close, high and low. Paste here. And the name of it will be candlestick. No surprises here. Candlestick layout. Layout. Title. Candlestick chart. And candlestick figure will be figure data equals to candlestick layout equals to candlestick layout. So we introduced two parameters to later on use it for the figure creation, and we included, as previously, this candlestick fig, which represents the figure, into the locally parameter for the Streamlit application. Now, volume, this is the volume of the traded stock using a bar chart. We are going to do the same for the volume as well. Go figure empty for a while, volume, big, add trace, and it will be go bar, where X will be stock data index, Y will be stock data volume, name will be trade volume. Figure, date, layout, and let's add a title here. Title equals volume. And then again, Streamlit, plotly chart. Volume. We created a lot during today. Let's stop in here. This will be the second part of our main Streamlit application, and hopefully we will finalize it tomorrow. Now for tomorrow, what we're going to do, we're going to introduce in this bar that we created selected model. What will be our actions for the selected model's choice done by user? We covered the main page title, we added markdown, we introduced stock symbols, start date and end date, and selected our actions, what it will be if stock symbol is selected. We added figures for moving averages for the particular stock for 100 and 200 days. We created figures and added them into Streamlit for price versus moving average for 100 days, price versus moving average 100 and 200 days. Then we created a candlestick. Let's separate this for a more clear and logical view. We added a candlestick chart which will show the daily trade in terms of price, and also we added a figure to show the daily trade in terms of the volume of the stock. This is also a very important indicator in the market, which help users to understand whether the stock has piqued interest of an investors or not. So this will conclude our session for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see again each other tomorrow. Stay tuned and thanks for your time. Bye bye.